You can turn away. Scream my name. I'm your god in the dark. You're my prey. No light, no spark. Stay with me. Underworld in your head. You're mine forever. In the kingdom of the dead. Kingdom of the dead, 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 dead. Fall into the black. No way back. Feel the walls closing in. Hear the echo of sin. Baby, you're bound. Eternity begins. Scream my name. I'm your god in the dark. You're my prey. No light, no spark. Stay with me. World in your head. You're mine forever. In the kingdom of the dead.
Yeah, mic check, mic check. Can you hear me? Can you hear me out there? Hey, welcome to the show. And boy, do we have a treat today. It's Yo and John versus Starbuck and Papito. It's gonna be good. I tell you what, Got some finicky stuff to work out, but we're gonna make it work, okay? You're gonna have to hang tight. Why don't you go on ahead and I'll check you on the main stage. All right. Oh, by the way, I have a delay, so everything's gonna be delayed for about a minute, and my responses may not be very epic. It's gonna be a short one today, anyway. What's that? Oh, old Bucky, huh? All right, check this out. Oh yeah. Oh, thank you, thank you. Hey, just getting a fresh one of these in my hand, huh? You hear that? It's the sound of victory. On the main stage, we got our teams ready to go. I'm gonna slide right into this first game. We're gonna do the vetoes first. Okay. And I'm telling you, this is gonna be maximum height. It's the Duo Crown World Invitational. The double crown. Okay? Who's gonna win it? I don't know. We're also gonna have a blow up at that main stage over there. You see that trophy? Trophy's going home with one team and one team only, along with some serious cash prize. So let's go. Getting a sig on the beat. What's that? Yeah, Poppy. What's up? Oh, Starbuck is in a 2v2 game already. He's trying to finish out some lamers. Hey, no more lames, buddy. You know what I mean? No more lames. Okay. All right. Well, we can do the vetoes when he's done, I guess. Oh, you want to do them for him? Hey, you're the boss, man. Okay. All right. We'll clock in here in a little bit. Okay. All right. You got it. Cheers. I know we got some orcs in the house, right? And there's guaranteed, money back guaranteed, there's going to be a lot of orcs in these games. We're waiting on Poppy, but, you know, Papito might have to take over for Starbuck on the veto process. We're going to have to see. All right? Stick around. Make room, guys. Come on. Come on. Some room over here. We got. All right. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How we doing, guys? I'm going to post up a bracket here. Got to use the other keyboard. Starbuck in this long game. Oh, you know what we could do, actually? I don't know if I have any super secret info here. But here's what we could do. We could do something like this here. We'll put Papito on standby here. I'll have to take the overlay off temporarily. You guys probably aren't going to see my beautiful face today. Random bad gamer in the house, dude. I got to VIP that. Do I even have the capabilities for VIP? Do I need to, like, unlock some sort of, do I need to unlock some sort of shenanigans to be able to VIP people? I don't see, like, a one-button click for it, you know what I mean? But Random Bad Gamer will be one of the first. Rest assured. Looks like Starbucks trying to polish this off. And of course, you know, old Mass Capone and Farsight Mike known to drag out some games. You know, it ain't over till it's over type mentality. And I wouldn't be surprised if they have the Expo top again. I wouldn't even be massively shocked if they had the Expo next to Starbucks base right now. Oh, lose this double Spirit Walker. Taking all the mana from the shadow now. One Griff out. That's nice. Ooh, gotta get this Bolt. Dang, with Spirit Link did almost nothing. Blade Master gonna come back in. Get a nice another mana sight, but that's gonna be the last heal for a while there. And now he's staffing out to evade the Blade Master. Level 5 Paladin. Looking pretty strong there. We're mashing out on this music right now. Feeling very sensual in the chat. No. It's just beginning. Starbuck is in a B-net game right now with Krav. And we're waiting for him to finish that so that we can start the veto process. So we're just getting cooking, Grinchy. What's up, brother? Good to see you, man. My screen's freaking out a little bit here. Try and leave my mouse alone. I keep forgetting I'm not in the game, you know? I want to just, like, take control and look at things, but I can't, so. Oh. Get some Discord messages here. I'm going to have to remember to turn my overlay back on when the time comes. All right. The beginning of the end, you would think, right? Wrong. Starbucks like, dude, I'm not doing this for 10 more years, man, he says. That's funny, dude. That's classic. I got to shut this down from the background. We're going to go ahead and go to our map veto page now. Let me go ahead and set this up here. Let's get on over to the veto process. Nice. A little hot yoga by the Grinchy Uno. And here we go. We're going to get straight into the vetoes. We'll see here. We got a map control set. It's very interesting. I created this whole program back in December. It took a couple of months to perfect. Had some help. Euros is a guy who helped me create this system for map vetoes for Warcraft 3. Making it all pretty, making it functional. Some in-app chat, some drag and drop map vetoes. A nice little overlay to go with it. A little bit of ambiance in the background just for you guys. It's a 5-map pool, and the first rounds are going to be a best of 3. So each team going to get to choose a veto. Each team going to get to choose a loser's map, and the final map standing will be our first map played. I'm gonna type to Starbuck. And I'm not sure who's gonna be at the wheel here. If Starbuck and Pato are gonna be talking things over, or if Starbuck's just gonna jump in and make the calls. We'll see. We will see. We're gonna play on US South. Ping equalizer for the first game is being selected. And oh, Humba Elf. Okay, well, Bucky gonna be Humba. So we're gonna update that. Boom! Look at that, dude. Look at that, man. For all 5 of my viewers watching, you will be impressed, right? Here we go. Nothing to it but to do it. Hillsbrad Creek. I'm thinking maybe Bucky's last game made him say, hey, man, I'm kind of done with the lames. The more lames. And now it is Yo and John's turn to go. Yo and John are up. Hopefully they are logged in. See what goes on here. Taking their time. Maybe they're discussing. Maybe they have strategies planned. You never know. There we go. King and Country is going to be the veto for Yo and John. Now it's the loser's map pick. We'll see what Bucky Poppy come up with here. I wouldn't be surprised to have them pick Shattered Exile. It's a nice massing map. Lost Temple and Twisted Meadows, for me personally, I think they kind of play out a little bit the same as far as strategies go. It can always turn into a 1v1. Yeah, so loser's map is Lost Temple for Starbuck Pato. And now it's Yo and John's turn for the loser's map pick. It's going to be between Twisted Meadows and Shattered Exile. Innovation. The innovation of the player. And as you'll note, Starbuck's innovation score very, very high here. And the reason being that he's an innovator. Right? He is an innovator. Twisted Meadows going to be the map starter of choice here. Guys, we're going to get into it. Twisted Meadows. It's map 1, best of 3. Starbuck Pato versus Yo and John. And I think something tells me that both teams might have a little something prepared here as the map pool was set, the vetoes were minimum, and the game is on. Here we go, guys. Nothing to it but to do it. Starbucks ready. John ready. Yo ready. Go, go, go. Here we go. Hopefully my overlay works, guys. I spent the majority of the morning trying to figure out what the hell was going on. And tried to make something a little bit clean here for you guys. And oh, look at that. It even got shrunk down even more. I'd like to make it a little bigger. It must be like my DPI or something, but it still looks pretty clean, right? I took my face off of this one, guys. I know that you guys are looking forward to seeing me in the bottom right corner, but I thought, you know what, man? It's getting a little crowded in here. You know, as much as you guys like seeing me, I'm sure you don't like seeing me that much. 2 versus 2, there's a lot going on. There's a lot to cover. There's a lot to see. There's a lot to do. So if you guys want, you can start a GoFundMe to get my face back on the bottom right of the screen. But I don't think it's necessary, you know. As Grinchy once said, y'all don't want to see me, man. You want to see the game. You want to see the players, right? So here we go. We're going to take it from the top here. I'm going to go ahead and, I think I can turn on some sort of allied players if I want to, but I like having the race colors when there's dual races, to be honest with you. It's not a bad thing, right? We could talk about it. We could talk about it. But in the top left corner, and hailing from Germany, it is Yo. Yo and John, 2 very prevalent BattleNet and W3 Champs 2 versus 2 players, very well known in the community. So excited to see them play. I'm going to even zoom out a little bit here. And in the bottom left, it's Pato. And of course, Starbuck and Pato, as classic as peanut butter and jelly, huh? Bucky gonna play some human here, and boy, are we already in for a treat. It's a 3-farm with an early arcane, which could mean that he even opts to attempt an expansion. Yo instantly knows where he is, and in the top right, it's John with the Farseer Headhunter. To be expected. I wouldn't be surprised to see cheeses on this map, but with the grunt first, sometimes not. A little bit stronger of an opener. He can come down here. Both players working their way across the map now, and it's a Priestess of the Moon, which means we might be in for some cheeky massing play here. And indeed, it's going to be a Huntress build. And I think they're going to be Huntress, Headhunter all in. I wouldn't even be surprised to see a second barracks go down at some point. But now... he's going to be in time here. Bucky a little late on this. He's going to get the kill. He's going to get the item. Devotion Aura, not the best. Also not the worst. It helps out a little bit. But we've already got early action. Pato coming over with the Demon Hunter. And is quick to zone these guys out. He wants the kill on the Wolf and he gets it. This is actually a great opener for Bucky. Wolves in the main now. Militia are microing around, trying to negate this damage. Priestess gets a little bit overcommitted. Farseer gets burnt a few times. A couple shots on each is beautiful, and I would say that Bucky gets out of this relatively unscathed, which is going to be very good start for them. Obviously, with the Priestess, this usually shows that there's shenanigans, and with no early archer on the map being seen, I love Pato's play here with the Demon Hunter. And Starbuck going to be absolutely unthwarted. He's going to go for the Expo anyways, and Pato zoning out John, but is going to be in trouble now. He's going to have to go back to his Moonwells and heal up, which is going to leave Starbuck on his own to creep this camp. And the Militia had a little bit of ADD. Duration halfway over. I wouldn't be surprised to see John come down here straight for the harass. But this is going to secure level 3 for Bucky, it looks like to me. Especially with that early wolf kill. He needs these last hits, and now the pressure is on. And Pato had to run all the way back to the base. So Militia already going to go down. He's going for a surround on the Priestess. Priestess zones out. Inconvenient ensnare on a Headhunter. An early kill here would be amazing. Double kill on the Worker. Single kill, no deny coming out of the Headhunter. Bucky just shy of level 3 now. Pato coming back in, full health, 3/4 of the way, full with mana. Another Headhunter going to go down, solidifying level 2 on the Demon Hunter. Not good versus 1-1. And now the Huntress is beginning to pour in, cranking up that pressure. And a huge pro block out of Bucky here on the Headhunter and the Farseer. Nice deny by John, but you can't be losing 3 Headhunters in the early game. Pato even going for a little bit of a block here on this Archer. Nice hide. A Wisp coming in from Pato with the double block. Misses it with the Archer. And a reveal is going to kill this Archer here. But it's costing Yo and John a lot of resources and a lot of time. Farseer already is going to have to lick his wounds. Need to be careful with that Archmage health. Priestess also going to have to back soon. Both players using lots of reveals to their advantage. And that's going to be level 3 on the Archmage. He checks out of the Expo attempt. Tech is well underway. 22 seconds left. And it's a bit of a fake here by Starbuck and Pato. Pato going to clean up this Headhunters. Very nice. And now Boots probably going to be purchased. It's not looking good. Huntress is here, but the tech is completed. Tree of Ages now. The lures for Pato have started. He's on T2. He's going to search for that second one. We'll see what kind of hero. I wouldn't be surprised to see a Naga. Uh-oh. Gets it just in time. Beautiful, fast plays there. Nice APM from Papito. And now John, biding his time, is going to come in from the right-hand side as Yo comes in from the top. Huntress is being picked off here, and Archmage getting super aggressive, trying to go for that Naga surround. Doesn't get it. Now the Archmage needs to be careful. He needs to range here. It's going to be a quick hide. The cloak getting passed off.
Beautiful. A nice reveal there, but too little too late. Now they're controlling. Yo's Naga is going to go down, and 2 Huntresses very close to falling there. Can't pick up the kills quite yet. Archer's hiding in the middle. There's no more reveals here. There it is. One more. They want the Archer. Can always deny if he wants to, and doesn't get it either. A nice burn, and I have to say, Starbuck and Pato steaming forward with beautiful plays. They've played way too much of this early game, I would argue almost perfectly, picking up way too much momentum kills. Now we do have double Tauren Totem and going straight to T3, but this leaves a huge opening for Starbuck and Pato. And one lore is down, and it's a double lore build, but poppies are already running here, and the base is under siege. There's no sign of reinforced anywhere in sight. And this timing here is absolutely going to crush. There's no Taurens on the field. Huge opening. And zoning Yo out in the background. Paladin is the second hero of choice out of Starbuck. One grunt going to go down, and now that's level 3 on the Demon Hunter versus 1-1 heroes. We've got 3-3 versus 1-1. And Starbuck and Pato are playing this really, really well now. Farsi are going to get strung out, has a TP, but for a level 1 hero, not worth it. The towers are starting to go down. Starbuck smells blood in the water. GG is called. And Starbuck, Pato are going to pick up game number 1. Beautiful plays there. We're going to go Sun 2. And I've got to become the observer here. And the loser's map of choice is going to be Shattered Exile. Game name will be Sun 2. There we go. Get her started. Starbuck Pato. Gonna go up 1-0. And it's a best of 3, so they're already on match point here, early on in this bracket. And the pressure is on. Hopefully, Yo and John have something special planned for Shattered Exile. Hard to believe that it's a Wednesday, huh, boys? Turtle in a box. Welcome, Mike. Good to see you, brother. Demi, hey, hey, hey. Sorry, guys, I'm on a bit of a delay today. I put a delay up. Warcraft 3 Ruin, good to see you, brother. Starbuck Pato, take game 1. And we're going to get straight into this. Pato ready, Yo ready. Starbuck John, hopefully ready. John ready. And here we go. Straight out of the pan and into the fire. Shattered Exile, the loser's map of choice for Yo and John. I have to say, Starbuck and Pato with a super clean early micro game, and I think the fake expo was a very nice play out of Starbuck. And I think what it did was get Yo and John to really overcommit to killing that expo off and putting pressure on. which cost them 3 headhunters and a lot of health and mana on their heroes, and they were never quite able to recover from that. And by the time they realized it was a fake, the damage had already been done. Super fast level 3s out of both Starbuck and Pato, putting the pressure on early, and then the culmination of like the kind of Huntress build, headhunter, all-in-y style play with those heroes, mixed with then John opting to try and tech straight T3 Taurens and losing those early units with no fortified created, let's be quite frank, a massive opening for Starbuck and Pato to push. And so keeping that in mind, right? Keeping that in mind is very important here. I'm actually, it's a little confusing here, the map color, so I'm gonna keep the teams the same for now. I wonder if there's a hotkey. I think I have it saved here somewhere. 1 second. Let me take a look here. I thought there was a hotkey in advanced mode that turned ally colors on and off, but I could be wrong. I know I can turn the team overlay off and on. Yeah, the scheduling in this has been absolutely insane, especially with Chimiko, Sock, Moon, you know, Lawlight, Focus. It's, you know, all these guys are from everywhere, all over the globe. Seiso, Yens, we got Chile, right? We've got New Zealand, and it's, I'm not gonna lie to you, it's been a lot of me pinging everyone and pinging people back and forth and trying to make this happen. And I think these are maps that a lot of people want to see. You want to see these people play. You want to see these teams play. And even a couple of people offering, hey, why don't you go ahead and just give us the def win? And it's like, well, I have zero desire to give anyone a def win. We're going to try and work it out. It might drag out the tournament more, but I think it'll mean more to have this variety of teams and players in it for the viewers and for the teams, right? So here we go. John getting bullied a little bit by Pato. And I think he would have been better off just creeping the Farseer. Demon level 2 for Yo is very nice, but they've allowed a lot of room on the Archmage of Starbuck to go ahead and free reign here. Super fast 2-farm tech out of Bucky with a speed build. It's gonna be Rifle Caster building a scout tower now, a little bit late, and Yo comes to the middle of the map, finds Bucky, and steals an item, but not the XP. So Demon's still going to be on level 2 for a while here. Bucky's struggling to get level 3. Cool, calm, and collect. No hurry, no hurry. Look at these items on Starbuck. The gloves plus the claws. They're going to be able to just ping away and tick away at Yo's Demon Hunter here. And just now, John going back to creeping in the background. And, you know, this is, I think this is what the opener should have been, especially on Night Elf on this side. I think he would have been better off just creeping. He would have been past level 2, on his way to level 3. So important with the Farseer play in the 2vs2. And allowing Pato to get this assassin is kind of a big deal, too. And, dude, Reaver in the chat. Reaver, my man. Dude, can't wait to see Urine Darks games as well. There's another complicated one. You know, different time zones for these guys, but we're gonna get it set up, man. We're not, no one's getting any free walks, any free wins around here. And honestly, for those of you who caught the last game, was pretty crazy because there was almost an upset. It was very, very close. It was on a knife's edge. So, you know, Lawlight Soen ended up pulling through in the clutch. Had one very dominating, convincing win. Lose one game, and then the other game was 3 or 4 different times. Holy cow! What the fuck is called? He TP's out. What the fuck indeed? 10 HP left on the Demon Hunter. Starbuck takes this camp for his own. Once again, the assassin on both sides getting hired. This can't be underestimated, guys. These assassins do a ton of damage. They've got a ton of utility. And Starbuck, instead of pushing in with the level 3 Archmage, opts to go ahead and keep passively creeping. And there's really nothing left to cancel back here from Yo. So he's going to go back into creeping on his own. And I actually like the decision here from Starbuck to just continue to creep, even though he's level 3. Level 2 Brilliance going to do wonders for him. Level 3 on Pato's Demon Hunter now. Full health, full mana. He's going to come in here. And John really struggling to try and get to that level 3 himself. He's trying to clean up this camp. Here we go. Turtle in a box with a sub. Thank you, brother. Hope all is well, man. Good to see you, dude. Appreciate the love and support. You know it, man. I know you're on your grind. You've been working a lot, and that's what I like to hear, man. Don't worry about us plebs down here in Plebville. You gotta do what you gotta do, man. There'll be plenty of time for celebrating at a later date. John's gonna clean this up, but he's gonna have to go back and lick his wounds after this. Pato looking very strong, boots of speed. Sad, a little bit of a sad day with the scroll of the beast. But yeah, assassin OP, and John's doing it again. How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man? He's going with the double Torn Totem T3. Now, the big difference is this game, they both are going to have level 3. They both have their tier 2 up, and John saved a ton of units. So now, the push from Starbuck and Pato will not be as strong as it was on Twisted Meadows, right? Look at the timing. They're gonna come together. They're gonna push again. Same exact timing, but John needs to see Starbuck flanking, and this is gonna be an instant double kill here. Watch this. Yes, speed scroll must be used. Must be used. Gonna try and block this other headhunter, maybe? No, he's gonna go for the grunt. One grunt is not the end of the world. That could have went bad fast. And look, Yo coming from the north side, the 5 archer opener. It's a lot of archers and a lot of headhunters. Can't cancel. And the fortress is done just in time. We should see a queue up, and it should be a feed, honestly, in my opinion, to Torrens, but they've got to hold on. If they can hold on, their chances of winning here is very huge. Now, this isn't their tournament. Life on the line. Bro, what's going on? You would think I was like in ×2 speed. Look at these Torrens. Can we please nerf how fast these things train? What is happening? TC comes out, spawns into a really rough world, has to use a potion. A purge comes off on the Demon Hunter. Pato struggling for good position. Naga now getting forced back a little bit. The burrows don't have any peons in them. Just 1 or 2 in here would make a world of a difference. Getting a little greedy. 1 Torn Totem gonna go down. But now we've got a Torn on the field. He's getting blocked in by the Farseer. Bucky expoing behind this, and the Demon Hunter of Yo falls, which is a disaster. GG is called, and it's gonna be a quick 2-0 for Starbuck and Pato. And that's going to solidify another round 1 game in the tournament. Let's go ahead and check out the bracket, if you will. We'll go ahead and go here. Double Crown. And I can post this up in the chat. But here's the current standings. They're going to go ahead and progress here. John and Yo going to drop down to the bottom bracket. And later this week, hopefully, we're going to have a Dark and Reaver versus Sock and Chimiku. I'm hoping it's planned for Friday or Saturday. And then Focus Moon versus Seiso Yens, same thing. So I'm hoping that we have all round 1 matches done by Friday, Saturday. These ones are going to hit. And then we are going to go into the semifinals and hopefully the lower bracket round 1 and lower bracket quarterfinals. So stay tuned for that, guys. In the meantime, hopefully you guys are here. We're going to go ahead and call it a super short stream today with just these tournament matches, what we're covering. But wait just a second. I got something special just for you.
you enjoyed the show today. Hey, it's Wednesday, it's hump day. I don't really have to worry about those humps flying high, okay? But hey guys, I hope you enjoyed the show. It'll be the first of many. We got a lot of good stuff coming, a lot of good stuff. We're always climbing, we're always higher. But hey, I'll catch you this Friday, potentially tomorrow, but for sure Friday, Saturday, we're gonna have some good matches. You're gonna like what you see.
Sunshine Stream. My name is Simon Kagwanjala. I hope that you enjoy yourself. It is well known that Sunshine is a top tier caster. It is also known that we all love the stream, the jokes, and definitely the content. But the problem is, you don't follow. And that gets me to ask a question. Why are you gay? You don't support? Yes, you are gay. Well, I'll get back to the stream. And I can't believe you are gay. Strange. You are gay.